Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on EVFL, Evolution Fuels Incorporated. Before I get started, I just want to note this is a lotto play. Whenever I do these 000 stocks, it should just be taken as a lotto, but with the volume that's been going on, these can be pretty fun and interesting because they really do have the potential to run pretty big, but at the same time, you need to go into them with understanding that you could very well lose all your money on it at the same time. So before you even play these sorts of stocks, ask yourself the question, if I lose every single penny that I put into this, will it be okay? So the point I'm trying to get at is don't go and take your money that you're going to be paying your mortgage with, or don't go and dip into your kids, college education fund or anything like that. Just play with money you can afford to lose, because usually these plays are either make it or break it. You can make a killing on them, or you usually just come out even, or you just can't get out at all and you end up losing everything. But this stock's made some progress, and I'll kind of go into what I mean by that. And more importantly, just the past couple of days, gigantic volume. I mean, over today, over 1 billion shares. So that's a lot of volume, and it's one of those things where I like to watch volume because that can kind of precede big movements. So it's worth getting up here and just kind of putting it up as my lotto play. But once again, make sure you can afford to lose any money that you put into these things. So the progress that it made today, what does that mean? It's not just today. It's been happening the past couple of weeks or so, and the reason I'm doing it now is, like I said, because of the volume. But with these 000 stocks, the key and most difficult part for them is always to get past this area right here, which is the 0001 and then the 0002 area. Because what will normally happen is people load up at 0001, sell at 0002 for the 100% gain, and that just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and so forth. So most stocks usually struggle with that, and you'll get a lot of days that look like this, where the price just bounces back and forth between 0001 and 0002. However, this past month, things have really started to take off in terms of you've gotten through that level. So here it hit, the 000 4 up here, and the 0003 looks like 0002.5 there. What's the high of these? Yeah, 0002.5. So had that as resistance. However, now we're getting above that, and we're starting to put 0003s in. So it's showing us that, yeah, we've gotten through this little difficult spot of just the flippers going back and forth. So when you get through the 0002s and start to print 0003s, and like I said here, even 0004s, that's an interesting sign, because it's showing that it's potentially getting ready to take off. Now, will it? I don't know. Usually these stocks have lots of shares out there. Well, they obviously do, because the share price is down in the 000s. But the thing to keep in mind is people usually play these for 100%. So the psychology and math behind this is, pretty easy. People buy at 0001, and then where do they need to sell in order to get 100%? Obvious, 0002. Now let's say the people buy at 0002. Where do they need to sell in order to get 100%? They got to sell way up here at 0.004. So that automatically makes this a little less of resistance, because these people have to wait for 2 ticks now instead of just 1 to get their 100%. Now the people that buy at 0003, where are they waiting before they can sell for their 100%? Up here at 0006. So once again, things get even thinner, more so. And then we'll just take this for one more. The people that buy at 0004, where do they need to sell in order for it to give them 100%? They got to sell way up here at 0008. So once again, makes things even thinner. The point being, each level produces double that amount in terms of where people would have to sell. So resistance levels can thin out pretty quick because people are waiting higher and higher. So as I always tell people with these 000 stocks, every level is a resistance. So each one of these is a resistance level on the way up, and same on the flip side, each one is a support level. So we have support at 0001, support at 0002, and so forth. And it's just a key of, can you get out of the 000s? Because lots of times when these stocks get out of the 000s, that they can really take off. And right here you have a high of 0008. So this is still in the 000s over here. Let's move that up like that. And then After that, you have um, pretty much no resistance levels until you get up to this 200-day simple moving average, which is right here, and surprise, surprise, it's valued right at 0.001. And 0.001 is kind of the make or break price level for these stocks. When you get above 0.001, that's when they can really start moving. And this time it actually coincides with the 200-day simple moving average, so it could be one of those double bullish things where not only are you breaking out of the triple zeros, but you're also breaking above the 200-day simple moving average. So I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but one level at a time. Right now, you're still trying to get above the 0003. So if 0003 can get broken, then your next main resistance is not going to be up until here at 0006. So that's some nice percentage points in there. But it really just takes one step at a time. You can't get ahead of yourselves. One level that may stick out from the others is this 0.00 or 0007, since it was a previous high from back here. So you might want to keep your eye on that. But as long as this stays heavy, there's definitely a chance that this thing could take off and make some people some money. But at the same time, I've seen these where volume pours in and they never go anywhere. So I'm not sure how many people are familiar with this ticker symbol. It's a few years old now, but it started off one of these 000 stocks, a lot of volume pouring in, and then it really just took off and was a multiple bag gainer. Made a lot of people some money. It ended up getting halted because there was just so much trading and weird stuff going on with it. But nonetheless, it's a great example of how these 000 stocks can really take off. So keep your eye on it. If you're looking for just to throw your money into a lotto play, this could be the one. But volume doesn't lie. There's lots of interest and lots of people obviously looking at it now with this volume. But get through these 0003s and we'll see how things go, and maybe it'll take off and really start to fire upwards. The one other thing. Please sign up for my live chat and newsletter. There's a link down in this post, so if you sign up for that, you will be subscribed to my free newsletter, and with that you get a free ebook which goes over quite a few of my trading strategies that I personally use. So if you're interested in that, like I said, just look down in this post and there's a link there for that, and feel free to ask me any questions about that or EVFL, and I'll do my best to help you out. So once again, see what happens. Good lotto play, and keep your eyes on it. Thanks for listening.